Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and I am Padma and I will be discussing IIT JAM Biotechnology 2008 question paper. I will be discussing only the biology part. Coming to the first question. In cells, cellulose and glycogen function as option 1 energy storage compounds, B structural and energy storage components respectively, C energy storage and structural components respectively, and D structural components. So cellulose is a structural component and glycogen is an energy storage component. So the answer is option B, structural and energy storage components respectively. Next one. The structure of myoglobin and hemoglobin are option 1 quaternary, 2 quaternary and tertiary respectively, C tertiary and quaternary respectively, and D molten globule. Myoglobin is tertiary and hemoglobin has got 4 subunits, so it is quaternary structure. So the answer is option C, tertiary and quaternary respectively. Next one. The chromatographic technique for determination of the native molecular weight of protein is option A gel permeation, B ion exchange, C hydrophobic interaction, D chromatofocusing. It's a direct question and the answer is option A gel permeation chromatography. Next one. Which of the following compounds is optically inactive? Now what is optically active? A substance which has optical activity means that it rotates the plane of a polarized light. That is optically active substance. Now which compounds show optical activity? That is chiral compounds, because they are capable of rotating the plane of polarized light. Now what is a chiral carbon atom? That is, there are 4 different groups attached to a carbon atom. It is called chiral carbon. So those compounds which are optically active will have 4 different groups attached to the chiral carbon, and in case that is alpha carbon atom, that is attached to the next to the carboxyl group, that is the chiral carbon alpha carbon atom, and you have to see the different groups which are attached to this particular alpha carbon atom. If there are 4 different groups attached to alpha carbon atom, then it is optically active. If there is similar groups attached or same groups attached to the carbon atom, it is called optically inactive. Now the question is for optically inactive compounds, and they have given alanine, cysteine, glycine and lysine as option. So alanine has got the structure this is the structure of alanine. Okay, now this is the alpha carbon atom and it has got 4 different groups attached to the alpha carbon. One is NH2 group, the other is COH group, then there is a CH3 methyl group, and then hydrogen atom is attached to the alpha carbon atom of alanine, so it is optically active. The next one is cysteine. Cysteine also has got 4 different groups attached to the alpha carbon atom, that is NH2, COH, H and CH2, SH. Then comes lysine. Lysine also has 4 different groups attached to its alpha carbon atom. But glycine doesn't have 4 different groups attached to the alpha carbon atom. It has got the alpha carbon atom attached to 2 hydrogen atoms and the other to NH2 group and other bond being formed with the COH group. So there are 2 hydrogen atoms attached to alpha carbon atom. So glycine is optically inactive. Next one. The affinity of an enzyme to the substrate is indicated by option A pKa, B Ki, C Kcat, D Km. Answer is option D Km. Next one. In all linked glycoproteins, the glycan part is linked to the polypeptide. The amino acid residues involved in this linkage are option A serine threonine, B glycine tyrosine, C tyrosine threonine, D asparagine and tyrosine. Answer is option A serine and threonine. Next one. The cofactors required for the nitrogenase complex enzyme complex involved in nitrogen fixation is or are option A iron molybdenum, B iron, C iron and D iron sulfur and molybdenum. Answer is option D iron sulfur and molybdenum. Next one. The anapleuritic, that is filling up reaction to replenish citric acid cycle is option A decarboxylation of isocitrate to alpha ketoglutarate, decarboxylation of alpha ketoglutarate to succinyl CoA, carboxylation of phosphoenol pyruvate to oxaloacetate, conversion of malate to oxaloacetate. Answer, these are all direct questions, that's why I am just giving out the answer. Answer is option C carboxylation of phosphoenol pyruvate to oxaloacetate. Next one. Which one of the following is not a neurotransmitter? Glutamine, glutamate, glycine, acetylcholine. Answer is glutamine. Option A. Then next one. Which one of the following is not an energy rich compound? Option A phosphoenol pyruvate, B glucose 1,6-biphosphate, C acetyl phosphate, D phosphoarginine. Answer is option B glucose 1,6-biphosphate. Next one. During photosynthesis or ATP synthesis take place in option 1 stroma, B thylakoid lumen, thylakoid membrane, cytoplasm. Answer is option A stroma. Next one. Contact inhibition phenomenon is observed in option 1 animal cell culture, B plant cell culture, C bacterial cell culture, D fungal cell culture. Answer is option A animal cell culture. Next one. Choose the correct set of match between group 1 and group 2. Group 1 IgM, IgE, IgA, MHC. Group 2 present in various body secretions, antigen presentation, allergic reaction, complement activation, 10 heavy chain and 10 light chains. Answer is options are okay, we will see one by one. IgM is 10 heavy chain and 10 light chains would be correct. It is okay, 10 heavy chains and 10 light chains. It is a pentamer. So option 5 from group 2 will be P5. Now you have got two options with P5, that is C and B. The A and D you can strike off because P is 4 and in D it is P is 3. So you need not have to see for that. Then coming to the next one, IgE. IgE must be present in various body secretion, antigen presentation, allergic reaction, complement activation. So IgE will be allergic reaction. So Q3. So in C and B option it is Q3. Then next one, IgA. You have got present in various body secretion, antigen presentation, complement activation. R is 1. IgA is present in various body secretion. So option will be B. Now we will see for the S also. MHC complex. MHC complex is for antigen presentation. It present to Th and Tc cells. Okay. So MHC is S is 2. So option B is correct, whereas in C it is S is 1 and R is 4. But in case of option B it is S is 2 and R is 1. That is more correct. So for 13 the answer is option B. Now coming to 14. Choose the correct set of match between group 1 and group 2. Gibberellins, ethylene, cytokinins, abscisic acid. Breaking dormancy, apical dominance, fruit ripening, seed germination, cell division and growth. Okay. Gibberellins. Gibberellins are involved in seed germination. P4. So option D is correct. All the other options are P1, P1, P2. So only P4 is given correctly by option D only. So option D will be correct. But anyway, we will see for others also. Ethylene. Ethylene is a fruit ripening hormone. So Q3 is correct. Cytokinins. Cytokinins are involved in cell division and growth. That is R5. Abscisic acid is involved in breaking dormancy. So S1. So answer is option D. Next one. Choose the correct set of match between group 1 and group 2. Pyridoxal 5' phosphate, biotin, thymine pyrophosphate, N5, N10 methylene tetrahydrofolate. Carboxylation reaction, 1 carbon transfer reaction, decarboxylation reaction, oxidation reduction reaction, CC bond cleavage. Okay. Pyridoxal 5' phosphate. Carboxylation reaction, 1 carbon transfer reaction. Pyridoxal 5-phosphate is involved in decarboxylation reaction. So for P it is 3. Next, biotin. Biotin is carboxylation reaction, 1 carbon transfer reaction, decarboxylation reaction. Okay, it will be carboxylation reaction. Biotin is involved in carboxylation reaction. Then thymine pyrophosphate. Thymine pyrophosphate is mainly CC bond cleavage. Okay. And N5, N10 methylene tetrahydrofolate is for 1 carbon transfer reaction. So answer is option C. Choose the correct set of match between group 1 and group 2. Calcitonin, glucagon, adrenaline, prolactin. Option 1, group 2, blood glucose level regulation, female reproductive system maintenance, 3, mammary gland development, 4, increase in basal metabolic rate, C, calcium homeostasis. So P must be calcitonin is for calcium homeostasis in the body. Then glucagon. Glucagon, everybody knows it is blood glucose level regulation. So P5, Q1. So only 2 options are there with P5 and Q1. The other is P2, P4. So we will not see B and D. We will check for A and C. Then adrenaline. Adrenaline is for increase in basal metabolic rate. So R4. So option A will be correct. Okay. Prolactin S3, that is for mammary gland development. So for 16 the answer is option A. Microaerophilic bacteria have the ability to grow in option A, high concentration of oxygen, B, absence of oxygen, C, low concentration of oxygen, and D, low concentration of carbon dioxide. Answer is option C, low concentration of oxygen. So direct. So coming to the next question. Cocci arranged in the form of chains are classified as, if it is single, it is coccus. If there are pair of cocci, it is diplococcus. And if it is arranged in the form of grape-like clusters, it is staphylococcus. And if it is arranged in form of chains and rows, it is called streptococci. And if it is arranged in a group of 4 cells in a square arrangement, it is called as tetrads. I have made a mistake. Actually, I should have labeled this as sarcina and this as tetrad. So I made a mistake. I am sorry for it. This is tetrad actually, okay. And sarcinae are packets of 8 or more cells. This is sarcinae and this is tetrad. I have made a mistake. You have to be careful while reading this. This is tetrad and this is sarcinae, okay. Next one. Choose the correct set of match between group 1 and group 2. First one, Campylobacter jejuni, Neisseria gonorrhea, Pneumocystis carni and Haemophilus aegyptia. Okay. So we will see the options. What are the next column? They have given the various diseases caused by these bacteria. First one is eye infection in humans, lung diseases in humans with AIDS, intestinal disease and diarrhea, sexually transmitted disease, skin infection. So Campylobacter jejuni, it will cause intestinal diseases with diarrhea. So option P is 3. So option A and option B we have to concentrate. C and D just strike it off. It is not the correct answer. Next one, Neisseria gonorrhea. Neisseria gonorrhea is a sexually transmitted disease. So Q is 4. So option A will be more correct. Okay, we will check the others also. Pneumocystis carni, lung disease in humans with AIDS. So R2 is correct. Haemophilus aegyptia, eye infection in humans. So S1 is also correct. So answer is option A. Next one. Asexual reproductive process of budding occurs in all fungi. No, it doesn't occur in all the fungi. Yeast, yes, that is correct. Budding is usually seen in yeast. Then next one, fungi undergoing sexual reproduction. No, this is an asexual method of reproduction is budding. Bacillus subtilis. No, it doesn't undergo budding. So it is so option is B, yeast. Next one. 1 ml of E. coli culture was diluted to 100 ml and 0.5 ml of the diluted culture. Okay, so 1 ml was taken and diluted to 100 ml. From that, 0.5 ml of the diluted culture was plated onto an agar plate. Okay, from that you have taken 1 ml culture, diluted to 100 ml, and from there 0.5 ml you have pipetted out and you have poured it on the plate and has plated it on the agar plate. After 12 hours of incubation, 200 colonies were observed. What was the number of bacteria per ml in the original culture? So they have asked for number of bacteria per ml in the original culture. So from here 1 ml of E. coli culture was diluted to 100 ml. So dilution factor will be 100 or 10 raised to 2. So number of colonies you got after plating 0.5 ml of the diluted culture is 200 colonies. So number of colonies is 200. Then what was the number of bacteria per ml in the original culture? Number of bacteria per ml in the original culture will be 200 into 10 raised to 2. That is nothing but 2 into 10 raised to 4. So answer is option A, 2 into 10 raised to 4. Next one, phylogeny describe a species. Option 1, morphological similarities with other species, reproductive compatibilities with other species, evolutionary history, geographic distribution. Answer is option C, evolutionary history. Phylogeny describes evolutionary history. Next one, the term prophage refers to, this is also a direct question, an auxotrophic mutant, a phage DNA incorporated into bacterial chromosome, host DNA packaged into viral particles, DNA of lytic phage. Answer is option B, a phage DNA incorporated into bacterial chromosome. Next one, according to Darwin, two different areas within the same continent have different species. Okay, because they have different two different areas. So two different areas means naturally their environment is going to be different from one to the other within the same continent. Okay, within the same continent there are two different areas. So two different environmental conditions for the areas, and you will find two different species over such kind of areas in the same continent which are different. So options: evolutionary mechanism, C environments, B ancestors, D evolutionary time. Answer is option C, environments. Next one. A sequence of species through which an organic molecule passes in a community is referred to as. Okay. Option A, pyramid of energy. Pyramid of energy doesn't represent sequence of species. It shows only about the how energy is transmitted from one level to the next. Okay, the next is food chain. Yes, that is more correct, because the sequence of species through which an organic molecule passes in a community is referred to as food chain. And food web is when number of food chains come together, it is food web. Nutrient cycle is nothing but the nitrogen cycle, water cycle, all these are nutrient cycle. That doesn't shows from which species the organic molecule passes. But food chain shows from producer to consumer, then to decomposers. So that is shown by the food chain. Next one. When a number of genes are transcribed as one mRNA, such mRNA is termed as option A, multimeric, B, polymeric, C, polycistronic, D, polysomal. Answer is option C, polycistronic. Next one. The presence and location of a specific gene in a bacterial genome can be detected by option A, southern blot, western blot, eastern blot, northern blot. Southern blot is for DNA, western blot is for proteins, and northern blot is for RNA. So they have asked for the present location of a specific gene in a bacterial genome. So naturally the answer is southern blot, answer A. Match the terms in group 1 with their definitions in group 2. This is very important, and these questions have been seen repeatedly being asked for various entrance examination. What is ammonification, denitrification, nitrification, and nitrogen fixation? What is each and every definition means, you have to learn it as it is. Okay, first one, ammonification. What is ammonification? Conversion of organic nitrogen into ammonia is ammonification. Okay, conversion of organic nitrogen into ammonia is ammonification. So P2, you have PA and P2D. Okay, so C and B are wrong. We will not see them. We will compare A and D. Denitrification. Conversion of nitrite or nitrate into atmospheric nitrogen is denitrification. So Q is 3. So A is also right and D is also right. Then nitrification. Nitrification is conversion of ammonium into nitrite, and nitrate is nitrification. So R is 4, but in option A R is 1. So option D is more correct. We'll see the other one. Nitrogen fixation. Conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia. So answer is option D. Next one. Nucleosome is composed of DNA and histone proteins, DNA, histone and non-histone proteins, DNA, RNA and histone proteins, RNA, histone and non-histone proteins. Nucleosome is composed, it's a direct question. Nucleosome is composed of DNA and histone proteins. Next one. The process of tyndallization requires temperature of 100 degrees Celsius, pressure of 15 psi, time period of 30 minutes, and free flow of steam. So out of these, which and all are required for the process of tyndallization? Answer is option C, P, R and S. That is temperature of 100 degrees Celsius, time period of 30 minutes, free flow of steam. Next one. Usually there is one specific tRNA for each amino acid. Yes, that is true when we learn protein translation. But some of the amino acids are recognized by more than one tRNA. Okay, some amino acids are recognized by more than one tRNA. The tRNAs that recognize the amino acid are known as cognate tRNAs, iso-accepting tRNAs, isoschisomers, and the catenated tRNAs. It is not A or D, but isoschisomers and iso-accepting tRNAs. The answer is, out of all these options, the answer is option B, iso-accepting tRNAs. Next one. Shine-Dalgarno sequence is a part of option A, eukaryotic mRNA, B, prokaryotic mRNA, C, eukaryotic tRNA, and D, eukaryotic rRNA. Answer is option B, prokaryotic mRNA. Next one. Which of the following statements are false about palindromes? DNA which reads the same sequence from both direction but in anti-parallel orientation. So that is correct. Okay. Next one. DNA which reads the same sequence from both direction but in parallel orientation. Okay. Then next one. It is recognized by a specific restriction endonuclease and causes specific cleavage. Next one. It is recognized by exonucleases and cause non-specific cleavage. Answer is Q and S, option D. This is all not in parallel, it is anti-parallel orientation. One is going in 3' 5' direction, the other is in 5' 3' direction. Then it is recognized, yes, these palindromic sequences are recognized by restriction endonucleases and cause specific cleavage, but it is recognized by exonucleases and cause non-specific cleavage. So that is all wrong. So Q and S are wrong. So answer is option D. Next one. Which of the following statements are true regarding DNA replication? It is semi-conservative both in prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Yes, that is correct. It is semi-conservative in eukaryotes but conservative in prokaryotes. No. Q is wrong. Both leading and lagging strands are replicated by DNA polymerase III in prokaryotes. Correct. Leading and lagging strands are replicated by two different polymerases in eukaryotes. That is also correct. So answer is option A, P, R and S. Actually, if you know that it is semi-conservative in eukaryotes but conservative in prokaryotes, option Q is present in B, C and D. So naturally you can just ignore these option B, C and D, and what option is left out is A. So naturally A will be the answer. You have to be very careful while reading the question as well as the options. Like this way you can eliminate B, C and D can be eliminated and you can click on option A for your correct answer. Next one. Which of the following statements are true about genetic code and translation? Genetic code is degenerate because more than one codon codes for a particular amino acid. Okay, they have asked for true. So this is correct. Next one. Genetic code is degenerate because a single codon codes for more than one amino acid. No. Only one codon codes, more than one codon codes for a particular amino acid is degeneracy. Next one. Genetic code degeneracy is due to Wobble pair at 3' base. That is true. Next one. Fidelity exists in translation as there is no proofreading mechanism. That is also true. So answer is option D, P, R and S. So here also Q is wrong. So if you know that Q is wrong, you can just eliminate A, B and C and you can write D as the answer if you have some doubts regarding R and S. Okay, so you have to be careful while reading the options as well as the question. But just don't mark anything like fluke law. You call it fluke law. You think that yeah, D is correct out of 4. Yeah, D is correct. It will be correct, and you will mark it as D. And later you will come to know that it is wrong. So please don't do that. Okay, next one. Which of the following techniques are used for transfer of a gene into cell? P. Electroporation. Yes, that is used. Electroelution. No, that is not used. Particle bombardment. That is used. And microinjection is also used. So answer is option C, P, R and S. Next one. Which of the following structure function pair is not correct? Nucleolus or RNA synthesis. That is correct. Lysosome, intracellular digestion. That is also correct. C. Endoplasmic reticulum, glycosylation. That is also correct. So left out is microtubules in muscle contraction. That is not correct. So answer is option D. Next one. Lysosomal protein targeting take place through COP coated vesicles, B. Clathrin coated vesicles, C. Liposome, D. Receptor mediated endocytosis. Answer is option B. Clathrin coated vesicle. All these are direct questions. Okay. Then next one. Match the following. Of group 1 with group 2. RNA-P. Where is RNA-P involved? Leucine zipper. Where is that involved? RNA polymerase 1 is for what? Attenuation is for what? These are the questions. And group 2 you have given the other pairs to be matched with group 1. So 37. RNA-P is a ribosome. Okay. So 5. What are ribozymes? Catalytic RNAs. RNA-P. So P is 5. So directly you can tick C option because the other is P7 and P4 which could be eliminated. So naturally you can tick for P5 but just directly don't tick C for other options also. Okay. Leucine zipper. Leucine zipper are transcription factors. That is also correct. Then RNA polymerase 1. RNA polymerase 1. Yes. rRNA gene transcription. So that is also correct. Attenuation. That is found in tryptophan operon. S6. So that is also correct. So option C is correct. Next one. Which of the following modifications leads to protein degradation? Methylation, acetylation, phosphorylation, ubiquitination. This is also a direct question. It is option D. Next one. Which of the following protein is involved in the nucleation step of microtubules in vivo? Alpha actin, beta tubulin, alpha tubulin, gamma tubulin. Answer is option D, gamma tubulin. Next one. If a codon in mRNA is UAC, the anticodon on tRNA will be. Please forgive my handwriting, but I will read it out to you. Okay. Codons in the mRNA are read in 5' 3' direction. You all know it. Next, anticodons are oriented in the 3', 5' direction in the tRNA. So in mRNA it is UAC and tRNA it will be AUG in the 3', 5' orientation. But they have given 5' to 3' orientation in your options. So answer will be GUA, that is option B. Next one. The release of Ca2 plus from endoplasmic reticulum to cytoplasm in response to stimulus is mediated by option A CAMP, B IP3, C DAG, D calmodulin. This is also a direct question coming from biosignaling. Okay. If you see the Leninger, they have given a very beautiful picture out of this Leninger 4th edition. Okay. You can even download Leninger book from the internet if you don't get it, if you don't have the hard copy of it. Okay, I don't know the site and all, but you can download it. The release of Ca2 plus from endoplasmic reticulum to cytoplasm in response to stimulus is mediated by. Answer is IP3. Option B. Next coming to the organelles and their functions. Okay, group 1 and group 2. Leucoplast. Leucoplast must be starch storage. It found in plants. Okay, P3. So P3 you have A and C as well as D. So B can be eliminated. So D, A and C you have to concentrate. Mitochondria. Mitochondria is involved in Krebs cycle. That is more correct. Krebs cycle. So Q4. Okay, now the C also can be eliminated because they have given Q as 6 Calvin cycle. That is in photosynthesis. So Q as 6 you can eliminate. Now you have to concentrate on A and D. Next one. Golgi complex. Golgi complex is protein modification and targeting. That is 1, R1. So D is more correct, whereas A it is R2, microtubule organizing center. No, it is protein modification and targeting. So answer is option D. Okay, but anyway we will check it. Centriole. Centriole is microtubule organizing center. That is also correct. So option D is more correct.